Darlings, how are you doing? So, in the land of Love is Blind, UK, it is getting real. Real, real, real. So real that previously what would have been seen as the golden couple, well, next to Stephen and Sabrina, that is, Freddie and Catherine, are now starting to show cracks in their honeymoon coupling. So some of the cracks were kind of apparent already when, like, at the honeymoon, Catherine first saw in person Ollie, and she was kind of getting flirty, and could have been misconstrued as trying to insert herself in between Demi and Ollie. So there's that. And it seems like their relationships tensions just are kind of like starting to bubble over and like slip past the cutesy facade. So in the latest episodes that we've seen, um, Catherine was upset when Freddie admits he's a cheater, and he should have. I feel like this could have been shared though, like in the pods. So this way he could really gauge if this is somebody that he can be comfortable sharing other secrets, should we say secrets, or other skeletons in his closet that he's not necessarily proud of, or embarrassing things about his past that he's not necessarily proud of. Um, and although she seemed to have been caught off guard by that, she also seemed like she would always hold on to that. And this would be a deal breaker for her. I mean, we've seen them sort of get past that, but I don't think she's really over it. We also see in ugh, another episode, I bit my tongue. Dang it. Freddie tells his sister how he annoys Catherine because he's too laid back and jokey. He seems to really want to find her, like when they were shopping, he was trying to find her funny bone. Just kind of making fun of things and making it light. But she was more into her, I'm going shopping, so you need to just kind of hover. Like just be there and like carry the credit card, basically. And also, he also told his sister that he feels like he's not good enough for Catherine because he prefers to stay indoors, and Catherine's more outgoing. She likes going to clubs. She likes going to bars. She just likes having a good time out and about with her friends. Um, Whereas he's more a homebody. And in episode 8, Catherine gets annoyed with Freddie yet again, um, because Freddie said that he found another female contestant attractive at their group party. Who was it? I forgot the name of the lady, but she's quite a looker too. She's very pretty. So for Catherine, that was her cue to begin flirting with another male contestant who was Sam, right in front of Freddie. Like, girl, if you were gonna flirt with somebody else, you couldn't have flirted with someone else? Really? It had to be Sam? Girl, no. You're comparing Sam basically to your current beau. No, girl, no. That's a wrong move. So anyway, later on, Freddie is seen worried about Catherine marrying him for his money because let's be honest, Freddie has shit together. He has got himself a home. And, in England, it's very expensive to be a homeowner, even more so, I believe, than it would be in Los Angeles. So for him at his age at 32 to already be a homeowner, and it's not like a tiny little house either. He seems to be financially responsible, fiscally responsible. And Catherine, I don't know. She did say that she still lives at home, which is not a bad thing, but we don't see them talking about their financial disparity. Whereas obviously his is more um, in line to his goals, and with hers, I don't even know. Um, that's not a conversation that's like see that we see, but I am with him in worrying because from the looks of things and from how their conversation went, and I'm sure their conversation went longer than what we saw on the screen. He stands to lose just about everything that he's really worked hard for if their marriage does not actually last and go the distance if they divorce. She stands to accumulate half of what he's put away, half of what he's worked towards, and he doesn't seem to like see that he would also be getting something substantial on Catherine's side. I don't know what the laws are, like, division of property between married couples. Like, if you would have bought property prior to getting married, would that still be considered community property? I don't know. But for him, his um, his contention that Catherine should be amenable to get to signing a prenup, I don't think is a reach. I don't think it should be taken as, oh, you don't love me, oh, you don't care about me, or you're diminishing my worth. That's not it. Girl, everybody got to be practical nowadays, including the boys. Okay? I'm just saying it. And she does seem to have a very high end sort of lifestyle. Um, that he's not really keen and kind of matching or even trying to match because again he's fiscally responsible with his money. And as for Catherine, she she feels like it sucks that Freddie asked her this, and she tells her friends later on that it's like she's not sure he wants to get married. He wants to get married to you, but also want to literally protect himself and the assets that he's built for himself before you entered his life. Girl, get anyway. She's a dental nurse. Anywho, so despite that, they seem to still be preparing for a wedding. So I don't know. I really would not. I would be very surprised to see them at this point go the distance. It seems like he really wants to be with her, so he's going to acquiesce to what she wants. But in the end, he's just going to find himself incredibly unhappy. And they may just, like, this might just be the catalyst for them to break up. And hopefully they don't break up after they've signed, the I do's on that dotted line. Anyway, darlings, that's all I have for you guys. I shall talk to you all in the next go round. Remember, you're all kinds of fabulous. Leave grace for others. And to always journey in gratitude. Talk to you later. Bye.